787. Dragway hosts a show and go a couple times a year, and this is the September one. And check out this nice little GT350 fastback Mustang. Little wood brakes, injected 5-liter Mustang engine in it. One of my favorite things about it is how those wheels and tires fit the arches of those wheel wells just about perfect. Like the car's wearing the wheels and tires. That's a pretty Mustang. 5-speed transmission. It'd be a pleasure to drive too. Didn't plan on it. We ended up parking in the Ford parking area, which was not intended. I think it just coincidentally happened. Check out the flake roof on this one. That is what we want to do on the basement bird, but we want to do it in a white flake. A couple patinaed out trucks and a little bit of rust in that tailgate. Some real patina along with some fake stuff. You guys are having fun. Still a 6-banger in it. Door come in on the trailer. It looks like a really nice little street car. Mini tubs. 383 emblem on the hood. I wonder if it's still a 383 or if they changed it out for a 440. Good looking dark. 69. Nice little brass gas filler. Oak floors, 4-speed trans, all the way oak, all the way back. Small block Chevy. Neat old Model A. Like how they did the grill. It's pretty cool. Let's check out the Rat Rod pickup truck. The door art came out really good. Tude is Kagger gas tank. He's got no license plate on the back, but he's got 2 license plates with taillights in it. His old Chevy coupe. Some nice pinstriping up there on the front. 29 Chevy. He got a hot pickup. Little John Miller style shift knob in there. I like the red pinstriping. Looks good. Filled the roof with the ribbed roof out of probably an old minivan or something. That's a pretty Nova. The butternut yellow color looks good on a Chevy. The interior plaid like that. I wonder if that's factory. I don't think I've ever seen a Nova with that interior combination. Yep, those stripes look pretty good on it. LS swap 65 Chevelle. Fits in there good and clean. This would be a nice driver, man. I would drive this thing every single day. Looks pretty stock on the outside. Malibu SS badges on the back with the 283 emblem on the front. 4-speed shift plate still in there. Healthy Pinto. Trino GT, and what makes it cool, it's a convertible. You don't see too many Torinos, and you certainly don't see them with the top that can come down too often. Good looking car. We might have timed it just right to be able to hear these guys fire it up and drive it on out of here. pretty cool. Bill at Flatboro Garage is gonna like seeing that picture of that one.
Turbo small block, making about 1,400 horsepower, but he's pulling timing out to try to get his hook on this little track. This is kind of like a no prep track for the most part. They put some stuff down, but never quite enough to harness the power of these 1,000 horsepower cars like this. Nice little 70 El Camino in the left lane. Far left. Far left. Right lane in front of the Made it 657 to a 967. $753. $683. That's a fast little Fox body. This S10. I just like this. I'm not an S10 guy, but I love this S10. 407-inch LS on spray. Just polished up in detail, real nice. And it's all family built hot rod. It used to be strictly a track truck. Now he runs it on the street. Runs faster than it ever did, and it's a dual purpose car now, so he's enjoying it more, which is cool. $692. He's going 570s with it on it's that 56. That's a real good traditional gasser style. No front bumper, no grill. Stripped down, a couple carbs coming up to the hood. Dang.
Bonnie sounds pretty tough. I don't know about the Ford Escape or whatever it is. Turbo whistle on the wastegate dump. He was pedaling it down there to an 8.0. $848. Old school versus new school. Pickup versus car. LS versus small block. 4-wheel drive versus 2-wheel drive. There's a whole bunch of verses in this little house here. See what this little 327 can do. To a 13.
little turbo truck does.